group of three workers who just clearly butt heads all the time and do not get along, especially the guy recording and the man to the left of the person you see flipping out here. It's a pretty interesting...
Have I ever had a public freak out? Alright, so there's one time I can say I had a public freak out. Shut? I'll tell you about it. Make a little story. So, it was back in high school. You know, that's where everything happens, back in high school. The girl that I'm dating now, I had met my sophomore year of high school. And this is basically all context to give you about like what led up to my. I want to say this is my only ever public freak out. Like I'm pretty good at like controlling my emotions in public in front of other people, but this wasn't one of those days. The girl I'm dating now, I had just met her my sophomore year of high school, and it was, I think it was the end of the sophomore year after we met and we were together and everything. It was the end of the sophomore year, and we had just taken our exams. So, as most of you know who've gone to school before, you know, I hope nobody's watching these streams that are in like middle school, but if you're in high school or graduated high school, you know that you're not like required to go to class after you finish your exams. You know what I mean? Like your teachers will tell you, hey, I'm not telling y'all not to come to class, but y'all did your exams. Like they'll really tell you that. So that's what they told us, and I was prepared not to come in, but every now and then, every other year, my mom would be like, no, I don't care if you finish your exams, you still gotta go to school. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to school. But this year, me and the girl, my current girlfriend, we had coordinated because we were crushing on each other at the time. We just started talking. We had just met earlier that year. We were talking, you know, we're interested. So we had coordinated going to school one of the days after the exam to hang out because we knew that the school would be pretty empty. Nobody's there. Everyone took their exam. We're two of the only people in the school. Half the teachers aren't even there. Empty classrooms galore. Nah, I know what y'all thinking. That's not what the goal was. None of that was happening, okay? None of that. The goal was really just to hang out, get to know each other, have some chill one-on-one time. But little did I know, this was not going to be any regular one-on-one time. Now, I wish I was saying that in a positive way. I really do. I wish I said that it meant the greatest thing happened. No. What happened as a result of this is going to be engraved and burned in my brain for the rest of my life. This shit will haunt me. This shit will haunt my kids. My kids are going to tell my great-grandkids stories about how bad this was. It's generational trauma at this point. He basically committed racism part 2. Slavery part 2. But like on my brain, you know what I'm saying? Like he's got some fucked up stuff. But basically we coordinated to hang out at the school in my research teacher's classroom. Because that's where we met. In a research class. That was, I think, the only class we had together. So, we stayed in Mr. I don't care. Mr. Edley's classroom. Hung out in Mr. Edley's classroom. All we did was chill, watch movies. I think we were watching Backyardigans and stuff. Watching Backyardigans movie specials. And every now and then, people walk by like, oh, Antoine, you're here? Oh, Gabby, you're here? And they say what's up, because everybody knew us in the school. Everybody knew us, because she had reasons people knew her. I had reasons people knew me. We didn't have the same social groups, but, you know, we were still well known around the school. I saw a guy we're going to call John. No, John Doe. So John, I said, hey, what's up, John? How you doing? John says, hey, what's up, guys? And invites himself in. I'm just saying hello to be polite. I don't want you here. I'm trying to raise up the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're being an old man's right now. I'm trying to, oh, not like, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to, like, get to know. I'm trying to get close with her, basically. This is bonding time. I'm just saying hello to be polite. You didn't invite yourself in. So he invites himself in. He watching YouTube with us. He chilling with us. He eating snacks with us. He's talking to us. He's being the absolute definition of a cockblocker. That's essentially all he's doing. That's all he's doing. Cause I don't understand how he missed every signal that he should have left and stayed there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at some point you gotta realize how disruptive you're being in the conjointment of two people. But he never got the message. John said that room. But, you know, me and her worked around it. We made jokes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just worked around it, made him a little included. It got to the point where we were joking around about, like, jobs we're going to do when we get older. Now, this is where it gets bad. This is where we are officially leading up to the freak out. We have all the context and everything. John came in. It was after school. It was after exams. Nobody's there. Classroom's empty. It's just us three in that classroom. All right. You guys ready? Remember, I wasn't dating her yet. I had a crush on her. She had a crush on me, and I knew that. Of course I knew that. My nigga, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Of course I knew that. So, we're chilling. We get to the conversation of what we're gonna do after we graduate. Okay? We making jokes about what we're gonna do. I jokingly say, I'm gonna be a male stripper when I graduate. I shouldn't have said that. Because John said, oh, I want to be a male stripper. I could definitely do it. And they were like, yeah, I bet you could. I bet you could be a male stripper. That's what we said, to be funny and just like get him to be on about his whatever he's trying to say. He said, oh, you guys think I'm joking? I really could be. I'll do it right now. I'll strip right now. I'm like, haha, very funny. This nigga. He says, do you guys think I'm kidding? I said, Michael, chill out. I ain't mean to say his real name. That's not his real name. His real name's something else. It's not. I say, John, chill out. Damn. I say, John, chill out. He said, I'll whip it out right now. And I severely underestimated this nigga. He gets up, stands in the middle of the classroom, looks me and her dead in our faces, and drops his pants. Cock out. Erect. Balls hanging. Pubic hairs flowing. In front of me and my crush. Now, like, it makes me mad because that thing bounced at me, bro. It bounced like when I like paused, but like when he pulled, that's what it did. This is his pants. Why are you flicking it, bro? At me. So naturally, I took it as very disrespectful. And me as a person, I'm not going to allow someone to disrespect me. Also, I felt like he was being very disrespectful to, well, my girlfriend now, to Gabby. I'm like, she did not ask to see that. And as a man, I don't want you to do that. Like, I'm cool with some of the jokes and stuff, right? But once you start doing stuff like that, you're now disrespecting me as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, why are you flashing me in a classroom? We also are all underage. This is weird. I don't want to see your dick, bro. I didn't ask to. She didn't ask to. You're disrespecting me and violating her. So I'm pissed. But I've known him since middle school. Naturally, I want to put hands on him. But the crazy thing is, this wouldn't have been the first time I put hands on him. The previous year, me and him fought in the locker room. That's crazy. A big coincidence. Me and him fought. I don't even know what it was for. I felt like it's probably the same thing. I felt like he disrespected me. Then I took his book bag. I think I opened the book bag, dumped all the stuff in the trash can, threw his book bag across the locker room. I don't take disrespect like that. I just cannot do it. It's just, I don't even know what it is. So then he tried to fight me. Obviously he mad and trying to fight me, but he lost. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I even gave him the pity lose too. All I had to do was like I grabbed him up and everything, and then I was holding him like this, his arms like this. I'm holding him like this, and then he do some type of whatever he seen in Naruto. He tried to do that on me, and it did not work. He jumped up, kicked his legs back at me, and fell face first on the ground. Nigga, what anime did you think we were in? What was your Shogun name, bro? Cause like what? You must not be the main character, cause there's no way Naruto's letting that happen to him. At least he probably get up afterwards. You just sat there. So I wanted to put hands on him, but I also made a promise to this girl before we even started dating. That's the crazy thing. It's how I know I really liked her. I made this promise before we even started dating that unless it is absolutely necessary to protect me or her or someone I care about, she is never ever going to see a violent side of me. That's just how I am in any relationship. Anytime I am genuinely considering taking you serious, that's me personally. I feel like as a man, I should not ever allow you to see a violent, dangerous, scary side of me. You know what I mean? We should never have to see that side of me that's willing to fight and harm someone else. You should only see someone who's willing to cater to you, protect you, love you. That's it. You don't need to see that part of me. So, naturally, I almost forgot all about that. Was ready to put hands on, but I was like, I'm not about to do this in front of her. Also, he's got his dick out. I'm not going to try to swing with his... You know, like I throw a punch and then his thing hit me right here. Because I'm short, so it probably would have hit me right here. I'd have been... and then poing, I'd be like, yo, I'd be mad, I'd be getting angry, I'd probably grab it and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I might do something crazy. But yeah, so my solution was basically I freaked out, I cussed him out. I just laid down to like, hey yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like all that stuff, like just I can't even remember everything that I did say because I was so angry that I felt like I blacked out. I didn't see red and just go ballistic, but it felt like I did. So I can't honestly remember everything I said to him, but I know he had the coldest, deadest face to the point where I feel like I remember him not even be able to like pull his pants up immediately because he was so shocked and scared. You know what I'm saying? Bewildered even. So that's really the only time I've ever freaked out at somebody is when he flashed me and my crush. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Something slight, right? Something slight. I feel like that warrants it. I feel like I'm warranted for doing that. Like he disrespecting me. He violated the girl, and I gotta protect her. Who else gonna protect her? There's nobody else in this room. He shouldn't have did that shit. He lucky I didn't put hands on him. He lucky I ain't grabbed one of the pencil sharpeners and fucking put his thing, you know, little hand joints, turn that shit to a point, nigga. You're not pissing no more. You pissing blood down. That's all it is. But yeah, that's my only ever public freak out I can really consider a genuine public freak out.